Ladies and gentlemen, the Mint XXI's flagship Great Greek Mythology is rapidly heading to completion with today's launch, as you guys can see just before your eyes, of the 11th out of the 12 trenches of 3 coins on its way to make a quite epic 36 coin depiction of the major characters in the ancient Greek pantheon. For those of you who are new to this series, the 36 are a mix of a 12 1-ounce coins, 16 12-ounce coins, and 8 3-ounce coins released in batches of 3. The 3 here, as you guys can see on here, does comprise 1 of each weight, leaving just only 2 pairs of 2-ounce coins and a solitary 1 ounce to release later this year and wrap it up all. Yes, wrap it up, as this has been a really expensive series to actually commit to. However, the biggest of this trio is approximately enough, the biggest of the gods, Zeus, and it is an imperious depiction, looking just how we imagine the statue of Olympia, one of the 7 ancient wonders, would have looked. The 2-ounce offering is Apollo, the god of music, hence the lyre, prophecy and healing. Considered the most beautiful of the gods, he is surrounded by women. The smallest of the 3, as you guys can see just on your bottom right edge on here, is actually the Morai, the Greek personification of fate. In fact, there are more commonly known as the Fates, and the 3 sisters are Clotho, who spins the thread of life, Lachesis, who measures out its length, and Atropos, who cuts the thread to end the life. A terrific depiction perfectly encapsulating the 3 pivotal figures. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to conclude that all of them are actually boxed with a certificate of authenticity, which we'll see when we dive into review each particular coin in this series as we go on. You guys will see the packaging. As you guys know, if you have been a usual and a frequent viewer of this channel, you will know all the packaging, the boxing, the COA, and everything that comes with it. However, let us all dive on in, and yes, when we come back, we'll analyze the particular Greek god that we have for today's edition of the Great Greek Mythology. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, let us all dive on in. Ladies and gentlemen, being the most complete and planned for 4 years, this series brings order to the divine chaos. 36 antique finished coins in 3 formats. We will review unexpected features of the most famous characters of Greek mythology from all possible angles. Each silver masterpiece tells the myth of Olympus through the gorgeous forms and figures, selective gilding, and high relief detailing. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, this mythological 2-ounce silver coin is part of the series, the Great Greek Mythology series, celebrating the incredible stories of gods and mythical creatures, and is dedicated to Apollo, the god of light, inspiration, and art. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's dive in and see what the description of this guy is. This is the reverse side of the coin itself. It features Apollo himself holding a delicately gilded lyre, an emblem of his divine connection to music and creativity. Surrounding him, the moss symbolize the vast spectrum of artistic expression he inspires, while finely crafted details captures his celestial presence. And yeah, still on the reverse side of the coin, we can see the name inscribed at the bottom, Apollo. That is the name of the god, or the name of the coin itself. Yeah, absolutely beautiful in my humble opinion. Well struck, well designed, absolute beauty. Absolute beauty. All right, let's move on to the obverse side of the coin. And yes, the obverse side of the coin does show us Olympus. Yeah, it features Olympus surrounded by clouds, a laurel wreath, and a typical Greek patterning just all around the edges of the coin itself. We can see Republic du Cameroon on top here, which is issue in country 2025. On here is your year date of issue. We have AG is the atomic symbol of silver in the periodic table, and 395 is your purity or the fineness of the coin. 2000 francs CFA is your face value or your denomination. 2 ounce is your weight of the coin itself. Alright, if you are enjoying or if you have enjoyed, please hit that like button for me. It is food for the YouTube algorithm. If this is your first time on here, we do things like this on a weekly basis, so please pledge your allegiance to us, give us your full support, and let us continue to grow. Thank you very much. Alright, that's the packaging. That is how it comes. Alright, I'm not sure if I showed you guys this for the Morai, but I believe I did show you guys the COA, but if I've missed something on there, please forgive me. Yeah, it is a bit tiring having to come back again to redo these videos, but anyways, yeah, hopefully I don't have to come back the following week just to redo it. But anyways, you guys can always pause the video and have a read. It is a mintage of just 500 pieces. Alrighty. So I believe this is the 32nd out of the 32nd out of the 36 of them, Morai being the 31st. This is the 32nd, and the next one that we'll be covering in the following week will be Zeus, the 33rd, and we'll be left with just 3 to complete the series of 36 coin sets. So we have come a very long way. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, a very big thank you to each and every single one of you once again for dropping by to view yet another of my coin showcasing videos. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much.